Hello and welcome to Trojan Talk. I'm your host, Aaron Taylor. With me today is Kyle George, here to talk a little bit about Sun Belt Tournament, basketball tournament taking place in Pensacola. Kyle, thanks for joining us here today.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me today.
Exciting week for Troy basketball, both the men's and women's team in the tournament. Luckily, both got a first-round bye, so fans have a little bit of extra time to make their way down to Pensacola. But just kind of talk about what all y'all have going on for anybody that's interested in getting down to Pensacola and watching these teams play.
Well, first of all, thanks so much to our fans for coming out to Trojan Arena this past season. In men's and women's basketball, we led the conference in attendance this year in the Sun Belt Conference. So our fans have been fantastic, and we need you guys down in Pensacola for our games this upcoming weekend here. Women's basketball will be Friday, 11:30 a.m. for their first game of the tournament. They got a first-round bye as a number 1 overall seed winning the regular season championship. And then men's basketball, number 4 overall seed, made a great jump this year. They also got a first-round bye, got a chance to play potentially South Alabama, depending on how things play out in the back end of the bracket there. So their game will be taking place on Saturday, but it's going to be a big weekend of basketball in Pensacola.
And, of course, if that ends up being the South Alabama-Troy matchup on Saturday, things could get rocking in the Bay Center with both those teams. And you don't want all those fans coming across the Bay and taking over the Bay Center there, right?
Well, and we saw last year the fans that came to Pensacola the most were wearing Cardinal and white.
Yeah.
We saw the Troy fans definitely took over Pensacola. We got a great foothold in the Bay Area therefore, so we're really excited to have all our fans coming in for this year. We'll have plenty of fan events throughout the weekend. So World of Beer will be the Troy fan headquarters throughout the weekend. Friday, 5 to 8 o'clock, our fans will all be there together, as well as our members of our coaching staff, as well as members of our athletics department staff will be there. 20% off for all fans wearing Troy gear as part of that. Also, they'll have that same special all day Saturday and Sunday. So it's great to be a Troy fan, especially down in Pensacola this upcoming weekend. And then on Saturday from 11 to 1 o'clock, prior to the men's game at 2 o'clock, we'll have a fan reception over at McGuire's Irish Pub. Thanks to Troy Alumni Association, they'll be providing free appetizers for fans as part of that. Coach John Summerall from our football staff will be coming down to get a chance to visit with the fans there, as well as Director of Athletics Brent Jones. So a great chance for our fans to get out, see our coaches in person, and get ready for some great basketball games.
And, of course, you know, you talk about getting there and watching the games. A lot of this is very important, and what a lot of fans don't realize. You mentioned attendance. We talk about attendance in the tournament. When you're looking at who wins these games, if the teams come through and they win, a lot of that fan interaction could actually potentially be beneficial to these teams, right? And when it comes to trying to figure out where they make their spot in the big dance, if they make it there. So.
Absolutely. Coach Cross always says home court advantage can gain you 10 points for a team there. Looking at this tournament here, it's neutral ground, quote unquote. So this is a great opportunity for our fans to really turn that into a home court advantage. Come down to Pensacola, enjoy the beautiful beaches, enjoy great food, but also come cheer on your Trojans there. It's an easy drive from the Troy campus, as well as so many of our fans right there in the Pensacola, Fort Walton Beach area, real close by to get a chance to come and celebrate right there in the Panhandle. So we need you out there for these games there. The full schedule will be online at TroyTrojans.com. You can also get tickets through us, as well as through Ticketmaster. They have the single game tickets available at the Bay Center. And again, this year, all games will take place at the Pensacola Bay Center down there as well.
I know that was in the past, there had been 2 locations. There was a little bit of confusion over who was playing where, but now everything's located in one spot. So if you're going to go see the Troy play, that's the location you
Absolutely.
Go to.
One location. Women start Friday at 11:30. Men will play Saturday at 2 o'clock. As both teams advance throughout the tournament there, Sunday will be the semifinals for both men's and women's basketball, and then Monday's the championship game. The women's championship will be at 1 o'clock on ESPNU, the men's championship at 6 o'clock on ESPN2. Hopefully we got Troy in both those championships with a chance to go on to the big dance as well.
And not to mention, if you go down there to watch the women play, you have a chance to see history in the making live in front of your eyes if they go for that three-peat. So that's one of those things that if you're a Troy basketball fan, you want to probably be in the stands to be able to say, hey, I was there for that.
Oh, absolutely. The dynasty that Coach Shannon Rigby has built here is truly incredible. You look at the record we've had at home as well as on the road there. I think we were 59-9 over the past 5 years in Trojan Arena, and that's due to our fans being a tremendous fan atmosphere there for us. They can really help replicate that in the Pensacola Bay Center this week as well too there. So it just shows you our fans make a huge difference in these games, you also got to have some great student athletes, and we definitely have those for both men's and women's basketball as well.
And of course, all information about this they can find on TroyTrojans.com. But give us a rundown of the fan events for anybody that's heading down that way.
Absolutely. Friday, 5 to 8 o'clock, World of Beer in downtown Pensacola. That'll be the Troy fan headquarters. 20% off all drink specials throughout the evening there as well. Saturday and Sunday will also have the same 20% off special. Just wear your Troy gear to take advantage of those great opportunities there. And then on Saturday as well, prior to the men's basketball game, 11 to 1 o'clock in McGuire's Irish Pub, be a mix and mingle opportunity with Coach John Summerall from the football staff, as well as Director of Athletics Brent Jones and members of the Alumni Association. Great opportunity to come out, enjoy some great time with your fellow Trojans, and then go cheer on both our men's and women's basketball teams.
Going to cheer on basketball and get a little bit of taste of football that's right around the corner. Sounds like a fun weekend in Pensacola. Kyle, thanks for joining us today, and good luck getting all this organized and put together down there. So
appreciate it. Thanks so much.
Thank you, and thank you for joining us on today's edition of Trojan Talk. Perfect.